Hello everyone and welcome back to Pokémon FireRed. So I left you off last time in the, I guess, Ember Spa. And now let's go back to Kindle Road. I now have learned Rock Smash, so I'm going to go back soonish. I fight these guys and, you know, deal with that. But there's some rocks I couldn't smash earlier, which I now can. And then I'll make my way back up again, and I think we can find Moltres here. Confusion should work fine. We just went to the quote-unquote Poké Center equivalent. We took a bath in the spa and that healed us all fully. It would be funny if those places had different effects on different Pokémon. I mean, it would be annoying, but it would also be funny if something like a Charizard, which certainly would not like a warm bath, if that would actually get weakened, or at least wouldn't get healed by the spa. It, as I said, would also be annoying, but you get the point. Every morning before breakfast I swim around this island. That's cool story, I guess. Still fighting Pokemon, that's cool. That's cool. No, it's fine. Rock Smash! Dragonite Smash! And Dragonite Smash again! Oh no, we encounter a wild Pokemon. I think that's almost universally Geodudes, but you could probably get higher level 1. Can we run? Yeah, we can. But yeah, I'm not going to engage level 15 Geodude, that's kind of pointless. And here we found an ether. Always so very rare, those things. Can we just swim down here? I mean, we can, I just don't know if it's any shorter. I guess it gives us a max repel. If we meet someone called Max and we don't like him, we can repel him with that. Oh no! Tentacool level 18. Well, that's brilliant. So long. Already got Meowth. Multiple times. Anyway, take a confusion. In later editions they changed that so that they changed the pickup ability so that it basically only gives you the really good stuff if the Pokemon's of a really high level, and the higher the level, the greater the chance at actually good items. So the leveling method wouldn't work quite as well. Or rather, it would take a lot longer to set up, because you would probably want to level up the Meowth to 50 or so before they became really worthwhile. And yeah, that would just take a long time. It would make it a lot less useful. I mean, I might still do it. As I said at some point earlier, I'm currently playing through Diamond, which is 4th gen, which means the pickup has been nerfed a bit. So I might still want to use it, meaning, you know, you catch 6 Meowth and you basically level one of them up while getting the fairly crappy items from the other 5. And then once the first Meowth is at a level that you're happy with, where you get the items you kind of like, you just switch around and level up the next one and kind of go around in circles. Hey, Carbos. But it would be a lot more tedious and a lot less advantageous. Oh hey, Pharaoh. It's cool. It's gonna give a bunch of experience. Getting Pharaoh's a lot also makes your Pokemon faster, so... there's kind of two approaches to training Pokemon. One would be that you're trying to go for a balanced stat spread on your Pokemon, which means... if your Pokemon has any obvious stat weaknesses, you try to compensate for them, so you try to improve its defensive values, for example, if it has low defense and stuff like that. That means you sort of get Jack of all trades Pokemon. But as the saying goes, Jack of all trades, master of none, so they're kind of okay at everything, but nothing spectacular. I prefer to basically improve the already more extreme qualities of my Pokemon even further, so I like to refine them along the lines they're already spec'd, basically. So if a Pokemon already has good special attack and good speed, I will just go with that and try to improve those values, instead of trying to use training methods that would give it more defensive stats, for example, because I don't know, I just feel like that's more interesting. You get more specialized Pokemon which have their weaknesses. It just seems to be more intense to me. Especially like in the case of my Alakazam or my Gengar, they are powerful, but they definitely have their weaknesses, and if they actually get hit by enemies, they cannot take much punishment. So I could have trained them to try and improve their hit points and all that, but yeah, nah. Okay, my psychic moves are not going to be effective here. So I'll use my strongest one. Ah, almost got the kill. Oh, Confuse Ray. I dislike Confuse Ray. I know I'm confused, I just want to confuse the end. And of course the enemy recovers. Okay, well that confusion didn't last long, that's good. Bling! Level 57, nice. Okay, so switch down all the way. I think we should be probably around level 60 by the time we head to the Elite Four. They're called Top 4 in German. Even though Elite, there is a German word for that as well. I don't know why they translated it so weirdly, but they did. But yeah, point is, I'm not sure. I probably won't need much leveling up anymore. At least not until I'm engaging the top 4 the second time around, the Elite 4 or whatever. Second time around, they will be leveled up to 70, 75, so I'll probably want to hit level 80, which means more Meowth action. And I'll use Shadow Punch now. It has decreased my accuracy, which might make Shadow Ball miss, but Shadow Punch cannot miss. I mean, it can miss if the enemy is dug under or flown away, but my accuracy doesn't come into the equation. Hey you. You think you've hooked a big one. Fair enough. Each to their own, I guess. Let's say Goldeen. Shadow Punch, I guess. Goodbye, Goldeen 2. Still getting decent experience here, so I don't see any reason to skip these trainers. It's definitely faster than leveling with wild Pokemon. But from what I've At least from the feeling I get, I believe both Gengar and Alakazam have got their special attack stats maxed out. So I don't need to level them in the Pokemon Tower anymore. It would be more advantageous to level them elsewhere now. Oh. Well, that was close. But yeah, leveling in the Pokemon Tower is obviously a bit tedious, or even more tedious at this point, because, well, the enemies max out at, what, level 20 there? So, yeah. Not gonna be very fast leveling. Okay, it's Articuno time again. Mount Ember. And this is definitely where I want to go. We can find Moltres here, as I said. Hey, you! Can you imagine if this volcano were to erupt? The explosion would be the end of us. How terrifying is that? Well, we're terrified. Would you like me to teach you explosion? Nope, thank you. It's a powerful move, but I'm okay right now. Don't want to go any further, just as far as we have to go. Hey you, what do you have? Do you know how caves form inside volcanoes? Do they? I mean, volcanoes are geologically active, I guess you'd expect stuff to form. But the exact mechanics of that do elude me. Ice Beam! Super effective. Good night. We're about to use Gloom. Go for it. I will use Fly instead of Ice Beam. Fly is not as powerful, but I have more PP for it. Oh, it's starting to smell like bacon here. We're having burgers today. And I've kind of already done my part of the cooking. You know, I prepared the meat. So I can now sit up here and play games while the others are still doing some cooking. Which means I get to smell without having to do work for it at the moment. Nice. I'm telling you, homemade burgers, especially if you kind of, have an outside, barbecue, that's the word I was looking for. Especially if you can barbecue them outside, they taste a million times better than any kind of burger you can buy. I mean, I'm not even going to discuss McDonald's and Burger King, but even like more high-class burger joints? Is that a thing? Restaurants where you can buy burgers anyway. Still aren't as good. It's just making them yourself is always the best option. It's always the tastiest option. It just might take longer. Yeah, let's fly again. I have enough speed to outspeed these guys, and Fly should one-hit those plant types that I encounter here. Yeah, you use your Executor. So long! Oh, you missed. Doing, and Fly should get the kill. Yep. Okay, still getting very good experience here, even though Articuno is one of those Pokemon that are difficult to level. Do I want to go into this cave now? Guess I do. I'm really not sure. I don't think I can encounter any of the new Pokemon yet. This is just all pretty much the already... Well, the Pokemon we already know, the old Gen 1 types. I think 4 Island and beyond contain the new ones. Because we don't have the National Pokédex yet, so technically we wouldn't even know what the... wouldn't even know what the other Pokemon are, basically. You know what? I do not care anymore. Okay, fine. I still don't care about mashups. I know it's experience, but really... I don't want to use repelled in case something interesting turns up, but... maybe running away is fine. The experience is wasted, I know, but it's not that good anyway at this point. Okay, this should take us out again. Right here. No! Why would I do that? That was completely stupid. Oh. Didn't mean to do it, but hey, at least I can get this trainer now. I've been in training, so I can mend my broken heart. It toughened me up physically, at least. Hiya! Okay, I'll just break your heart again by defeating you. So yeah, I needed to go to that cave, through that cave, and I should not have jumped down that ledge that I did jump down. See ya! Oh, Sky Uppercut. Wow, that can hit me even if I've flown away. I guess that makes sense. It's a Sky Uppercut after all. That's cool. I didn't know there were such moves. And you've got another one. I will fly again. Oh, Ice Punch, nice. I think there's actually Ice Punch, Thunder Punch, Fire Punch. There's a fair few of those. And that makes Hitmonchan quite diverse. Because it can learn all these different elemental attacks. I mean, it won't have snap bonus on any of those, but it'll still have them. Okay, I've just jumped down all the way and I have to redo this puzzle now. Wow. Well, it's not really much of a puzzle. I could probably bypass it, but who cares? Okay, next time do not jump down that ledge. I don't care about a Geodude. Just go away. Fine, I'll go away. I changed areas when I went into that cave, so that's why all the rocks and such have been restored. Can't go up there, I have to go through here. Again, I'll flee from any wild Pokemon encounters. I'll do the trainer battles, but... the wild encounters just really aren't worth my while, I think. If the enemies start going above level 40 again, the wild ones, I might consider it, but for now, I'm fine. Wow. Lots of encounters here. And there we are. Let's not go down, let's go up. And we get some interesting puzzles here. But I believe, yeah, I do want to actually do this puzzle. So let's rock smash this. Can't do anything here yet though, so I have to move this boulder instead. Actually, this isn't much of a puzzle, it's kind of very straightforward. Just push this one over here. I could push it further, but who cares? Destroy this one. Push it here, there we go. And we get a Firestone. We can buy these, so it's not a great find, I guess. Is there anything over here? Oh, a Firestone. We can buy these, so they're not that great. But I just got 2 of them. And an Ultra Ball. I actually do like Ultra Balls. They're the best regular balls, I guess you can get. There's some special ones that might be more powerful. So I think I have to start with this one because there's nothing else I can do. Again, it's something of a straightforward puzzle. This, 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 and there it is, Moltres. So let's save the game. I think the only thing I will still do in this episode is catch this Moltres. So if that's something you're not interested in, I guess you can skip, and I wish you a good day. And to all those who are sticking around, Articuno's going to be in trouble against it, so let's see if Gyarados is fine. Maybe a Surf will already kill it, I don't know. We'll try that once, and you know, if it kills it, I saved right before so that I can reset. Cutting its attack doesn't mean much. I think its dangerous moves are fire type, but who cares? And please don't... yeah, don't die, that's good. Fire Spin. Actually, it's not that good. I think I can change out my Pokemon now, right? Problem is I would need to deal a little bit of damage to it. Which I'm pretty sure Bite will kill it. We will try it. Oh, perfect. I'm still caught in the Fire Spin. As soon as I'm not caught anymore, I will switch to Gengar for a Hypnosis. But right now we'll be chucking Ultra Balls. Okay, this thing is about as weakened as I can get it. Eventually I'll probably not be caught anymore. And I have a ton of Hyper Potions, so... It's just, as long as I'm trapped by the Fire Spin, I can't switch out. Ah, it broke free again. Flamethrower. Flamethrower is powerful, so it's... oh, I got burned. Oh. Let me go down here, go for a Hyper Potion. I mean, I could use the full restore to get rid of the burn as well, but I'll actually go for a Hyper Potion and remove the burn separately. Okay, I was freed from Fire Spin, so that's good. Let's see, I'm hoping Gengar can survive a hit, because that thing's Flamethrower will be a beast. It will do a lot of damage. Oh, it used Endure, but it failed. That's cool. I think Endure means that it would not die from the next attack. Hypnosis, please hit. No! Okay, you can use Agility if you like, that's just fine. Hope I still outspeed you. No, I don't. Wow. It's a fairly fast Pokemon, even though Gengar is super fast as well. Okay. So it's asleep, and it's almost dead. This is as easy as I can make catching it. There's no way to improve catch rate any further. There might be some specialized balls that I don't have access to yet, which might make it easier as well. But, yeah, I don't have those, so... For now I can't do anything but just chuck Ultra Balls, I guess. But I do expect it to wake up eventually and just hit me with a Flamethrower, which will possibly kill me in one hit. Gengar is not that good defensively. And I mean, I could sort of try to anticipate when it wakes up and use Hypnosis then, but I feel that would be wasting PP, and I already have double PP usage against it because it has the Pressure ability, which doubles my PP usage. So there. Wow. He just doesn't want to stay in. Okay, Endure is fine. Let's go back to Hypnosis. Fire Spin, not so fine. It's okay. Damage is not that great. Flamethrower is what I'm really worried about. Especially at 127 health. That might very well kill me. Oh, not quite. I'll need to waste my first turn using a Hyper Potion though. And it might just wake up very quickly again. I have no control over that, so... yeah, it's still asleep. Good. And I was freed from Fire Spin. Good, good, good. So I'm at full health again. Apparently I'm able to tank a Flamethrower if it doesn't crit, so that's cool. Ah. Okay, that didn't last long. Agility I don't really care about. It is good that it has agility though. So if it runs out of its sort of damaging moves PP, I can still I still have some time before it starts using its self-damaging attack. If you use another Flamethrower, I'm dead, by the way. Okay. Yeah, I'll just hope, I guess. Wow. Okay, I was really lucky against the Articuno with my Hypnosis, but I'm really unlucky right now. Endure means I couldn't kill it with anything this turn, but since I don't intend to, Endure is really meaningless. So... yeah, if Gengar gets killed now, it doesn't matter, it doesn't have much Hypnosis left anyway, so... meh. Come on. Ah. Okay, this is my last attempt at a Hypnosis, but I'm suspecting I'll die? I might live. Just about didn't, okay. Of course use next Pokemon, since I don't have anything else that can... don't think I've got anything else that can really do much against it. I mean, I don't have any other weakening moves, do you? Nope. Okay, so I'll send a Charizard for the type advantage, I guess. Well, his attacks, his fire attacks should be weak against me, and then I'll go for Bag. No, not TMK's. Berry Pouch, Berry Pouch. Paralysis, Wake Up, Poison, Heal Burn. The Rost Berry. Flamethrower. I don't think Charizard can burn. Might, but yeah, as you can see, it doesn't do much damage, so I don't need to heal every single time I get hit. I should have healed my Gengar probably, but as you saw, it only had one Hypnosis cast left anyway. So I'll just have to do it like this. Fire Spin again won't be doing much. Wow, it's the first time I've even got to that stage of being catched, if you know what I mean. The ball shook twice before it broke out again, so... These fights do take a long time and cost a lot of balls. But they're legendary bird Pokemon, they're meant to be difficult to catch, so that's kinda cool. I guess if I get hit one more time, I'll use a potion, just to make sure. Ah. Come on, Articuno was more cooperative. I mean, it took more... It's too early to say which one will be easier to catch, actually, but... Articuno... I had more close calls, basically. So far I haven't had any 3 bounce balls. You know what I mean. Ultra Ball. And again, not going to be using my Master Ball, that's reserved for a very different Pokemon. And hey, my other window just shut through the wind action. This is not going to be interesting content, so I can understand all those people who are no longer watching. Just got it down to minimal health, and then just kind of wait. Come on. I mean, I always used to catch these guys without using sleep or paralysis or anything like that, but having a move of that type would really help. Problem is, Hypnosis has 10 casts against these guys because of pressure, so just... it's not ideal. I still have a fair amount of health left. I'll go for a Hyper Potion anyway, just in case. I have tons of them. Okay. And he doesn't have... I don't think he's got that many attack moves left, actually. He still has a ton of agility casts, though. Ow, I critted. But I can still tank another one, even another crit right now, so I'm not gonna use a potion just yet. Okay, I'll use a Pokeball now. A Hyper Potion. The reason I'm not using my Great Balls is because I'm somewhat on a timer. If the fight takes too long, Moltres will have used up all its PP. And as I've explained, that means it will get access to a sort of desperation move, which it's just put in the game so that your Pokemon will always have some move it can use. But the desperation move has recoil damage, so it'll hurt itself. And that's not so good because obviously to make it easier to catch, it's already at very low health. And if it deals damage to itself, it will most likely kill itself with a single desperation move. So, wow, I've not had a single 3 bounce yet, I don't think. So that's why I'm using my strongest balls instead of using sort of great balls first to save money. I can't pay attention to that, basically. Because it might make me lose the Pokemon, and, you know, resetting now would basically mean I would cut and only take you back in once I've actually caught the thing. I'm already at well over half an hour, and, you know, the last 10 minutes or so have just been me doing this fight. Probably a good idea to not do much more than that, basically. Okay, that was a 2 bounce at least, but not even a 3 bounce yet. I could always use the Master Ball in theory, but as I said, I don't want to. There's another Pokemon later on that's even more difficult to catch, that's even more powerful, and yeah, I'll use the Master Ball for that. And I'm still contemplating whether I should just cheat to get those event Pokemon that you can't get any other way, just to show you those. I might. Not sure if I want to use Master Balls for those. The problem is, I think one of them should be fine, but one of them appears at level 40, I think. Which they made so that basically you can get it early on, or somewhat early on in the game, and you know it's still useful for that playthrough. Whereas if you get it at level 70 or so, it's basically end game, and you don't really have much of a use for it anymore in the normal game. So I think that's why they did that. But since I would be cheating quite heavily to get it, and it would just be basically for show, I would not be using that Pokemon. I would just show you, okay, so if you have actually got the event legitimately, this is how you get to it, and this is how it looks, and all that. But I'll be right back. Okay, I'm somewhat back, and no time has passed at all. I'll try 5 more balls. If those don't work, I'll have to cut again because, well, dinner is served. It's 4 more balls now. I don't think it'll happen, but you never know. Okay, 3 more. No, I don't want to fight. I just want to go to a different bag tab and use Hyper Potion. Two more. That's what, 40 balls I've used in total now? Well, counting the next one, that'll be 40, I think. I believe I was on 80. So, yeah, wow. So yeah, I'm out of time now. I'll cut, and I'll probably cut back in once I've caught it. This is really quite lame. So, anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and you know there'll be a bit of an addition to the video soonish. Okay, here we are again, finally. This is actually the second fight. The first time around, it ended up using up all of its PP and killing itself, so yay for that. I had to start over, and again, it took a long time. Anyway, Moltres, one of the legendary bird Pokemon. Those seeing it are overwhelmed by its orange wings that seem to be on fire. I will not give it a nickname. So just to let you know, this is, as I said, I had to reload once because it actually ended up killing itself. I used 46 Ultra Balls this time around, so it was somewhat quicker. And I didn't let Gengar faint. It just dropped to fairly low health, and Gyarados didn't faint either, so I didn't actually lose any Pokemon. I will just quickly use a Berry Pouch Strawberry to heal a burn very quickly. And yeah, that was it for this episode. I guess what I'll do is... Oh, I can't fly away from here. Can I use an escape potion? Escape rope. Just want to know. That's all I wanted to do on this island, so I'm okay. I can use an escape rope, that's cool. And now I should be able to fly, which allows me to go back to one island. So yeah, next time we'll actually continue with the storyline on one island, so, well, actually 2 islands where we're meant to go. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.